What's up, everybody? So for today's video, we're gonna be checking out TikToker Cries for the dumbest reason. Recently, bro, I've been checking out a lot of um, videos based around well, let me look it up real quick, cause I've basically been watching it for the past 2 days or something like that, and I was like, you know what, I might as well make a video on this shit, bro. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Araco TV. You know, I'm just gonna put the fucking names in the description, bro. I'll just put the channels in the description. But anyways, man, yeah, I've been watching a lot of these types of videos lately, and you know, I just want to I just want to react to one, you know, because I don't think I made a reaction video to one of these before. So if you guys like this types of reaction, you know, to these types of videos, let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's just check this shit out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
The TikTok generation is doomed. I'm suffering from severe brain damage today, and let me enlighten you why. A couple of videos are circulating of this girl acting really weird, kind of like an entitled princess, and it seems like people are really mad at her for essentially acting like a spoiled brat.
Here's the full video of when my Uber driver kept coming out of the car because he did not understand that I only leave my apartment the aesthetic way and don't walk out if there are other people next to me, so I had to wait until I was clear.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck did I just watch?
Are you
kept
fucking
your
kidding
Uber
me?
driver waiting because you wanted to do an aesthetic walk? And apparently you took
Bruh.
so long that the dude actually got out of his car and started looking for you.
But,
I've
on
never
some
seen an
real
Uber
ass shit,
driver
bro,
do that
you're
before,
wasting
actually.
people's
I'm gonna ask the
time.
million-dollar
Bro,
question,
people
why?
got
Why is
jobs,
this
bro.
walk so important to you? What does aesthetic walk even
don't
mean?
ever-
You just
like,
want to
bro,
look
like,
pretty walking? Why don't you
like,
do it
what?
on your own time?
To
Bro
drive
just
to-
wants to earn
you're
some
going in a-
Uber bucks that he has to deal with this TikTok
This
girl,
is why,
bro.
bro,
And believe
like,
it or not, that's
celebrities
not
are, like,
the
taking
only
over the
video
world.
that went viral
Like,
from this girl. She's
they're
actually
manipulating
notorious
people.
on the internet for being a menace. Here's a video of her getting mad that the egg wasn't placed on the salmon in the food presentation.
The egg was not on the salmon.
So can I please get a new one? I don't want to eat this.
Can you leave already? Why are you even here?
You're joking, right? I can't make this up. Why is the egg not on the salmon? You guys can see clearly that I'm not making this up.
You are absolutely making this up. Who the fuck cares if the egg is on the salmon or not? Like, I don't know what kind of food critic are you? Are you supposed to rate the restaurant or something? Are you a TikToker food reviewer or something?
Like, I can't make this up. Do you guys see this egg that's not on here?
We can't, sorry. If you're too busy to educate us, I'm sorry. We would have to ask you.
Okay, so I ordered a salmon benedict, which the egg clearly is supposed to be on, and then why is the sauce even on the side? Like, it's supposed to be on top.
You've got to be trolling. Just put the fucking sauce on the, like, it's at the side for a reason so that you can put like the desired amount you want. Because if they put the sauce on immediately, it might be too much or too little. I've actually had an entire meal ruined before because they put too much sauce on my goddamn food. So I think the ideal presentation for the sauce is at the side, actually. And you're complaining about it. Now, obviously, if you're any semblance of a sane person, you watch this and think, there's no way, there's no way this person possibly exists in the real world. This has got to be a little trolling, right? A little pranking. But I don't know if it's a prank if you're just being a dickhead to like Uber drivers and restaurant staff. I don't really know what qualifies as a prank anymore in this day and age. It's just really hard to tell. Imagine being so goddamn spoiled that you can't eat your food because it's not positioned correctly. Like the latitude and longitude is not correct on the plate, you know? The altitude as well, obviously. The taste ain't gonna change. I genuinely don't understand what the problem is here. Is like, is that part of the appeal? I know like smell is connected to taste, right? If a food smells bad, automatically your brain's gonna think that it tastes bad, but I don't think the visual really matters. I mean, it kind of does if you're like in a food contest or something, but you ain't fucking Gordon Ramsay, you know?
Can I just speak to the manager? Like, I'm so
Huh?
I'm the manager.
I really don't know who hired you to be a manager, but I can clearly see that you are not, you know, the right person for this job.
Wow, dude, that's
I'm gonna try to
fucked
put
up.
this on. If it like opens on the way, I'm literally gonna have to ask you to bring me another one. Oh my god. Okay, it's breaking. Can I get a new one?
No, you can get the fuck out of the store. That's what. You can't get a
Are
new
you
one.
fucking
What?
kidding me?
You paid for the meal. You got your meal. Okay, sure, the egg's not on the goddamn salmon, but why would that possibly ruin your meal at all? There's nothing wrong with the food. Like, that food costs money to make. It took the time of the chef or whatever. And I don't know, you're causing the restaurant business because they're dealing with this mother flipper when they can be dealing with some actual customers. At least you can try to eat it, right? Like, you didn't even put it in your mouth before you're rejecting the food. That's just kind of unacceptable. Like, I understand if the taste is horrible, it's too salty, they put too much of some goddamn ingredient, too spicy, too hot. Maybe it's undercooked or something, right? Those are all acceptable reasons to be mad. What's not acceptable is the egg not being on top of the salmon. You're just clinically insane at that point. This is the type of person to eat snowflakes because they're aesthetic, you know? They go to those fancy restaurants, eat those goddamn gold leaves as if they have any taste at all.
Sorry, yeah.
Can I please get a new one with like a new plate? Just to be aesthetic for my story. Because
Should be
I'm honestly
aesthetic
not
for
eating
my
this
story.
until you bring me a new one.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can sit there on your ass because I don't think they're giving you a second free meal in this restaurant. They've already fulfilled their obligation to you as a customer. To be honest, you could probably get an actual other meal. You can just lie about the food. I don't know, it's too salty, and they're not gonna freaking taste it. They're gonna be like, okay. But of all the reasons you come up with this shit, guys, I need my food to be aesthetic.
Dude, I need my food to be aesthetic, bro. Like, bro, dude. I can't even imagine myself doing that shit, bro. I can't even, like, dude, that's like, I just think about that shit right now, bro, and I just think that's cringy, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bro.
Ain't nobody
oh my
touching that
gosh.
fucking plate, okay? Nobody is putting hands on that plate. That is yours. That is yours forever. I guess you
That
just
is yours
wasted your
forever.
own
You
money
can
at
have
this
that
point.
plate.
I don't really know what you got
No,
out
it is. You
of
can
this
have that
whole
plate.
interaction. Maybe there's some
Yeah,
sort
'cause
of
we don't want that
fetish
plate
of
for me
your
no
food
more.
being aesthetic that you can't eat it without
want
it
your
looking a
aesthetic
certain
hands
way.
all over
Or maybe
our
this was
plate.
all just to go viral, and that definitely works. I just thought it was baffling that you actually thought you looked good in that situation and that you posted it on the internet. Anyways, I went ahead and did more digging to check if this is actually a real person, right? Because I'm still like, no way, right? Turns out she's got a bunch of more similar videos to this on her TikTok where she's complaining about different foods, different locations, stuff like that. But there's this one video on her YouTube channel where apparently she's being normal, right? And she's apologizing for the whole Uber situation. Now, I still cannot tell if this is a character or not.
I don't know how people can judge someone off of one video that has spiraled, taken out of context. That's just very sad. It's really hard when people are just hating on you for no reason at all.
What do you mean out of context? It's your video. You posted it on your TikTok. Post the full context, like we're all waiting here.
It's getting to me and my mental health is suffering, and I was gonna stay quiet about it because I don't really owe an explanation, but I just wanted to explain. This is me sharing the video of when the Uber driver came out of the car. And I guess I said he kept coming out of the car. He only came out twice. I feel like he kept coming out. That kind of made it sound like he's just like going in and out. So I said,
Wait, that's worse. This was supposed to be an apology, but now you've given the added context that the Uber driver came out twice in search of you. It wasn't even one time. So that was the second time he was actually confronting you. How did that possibly make the situation better? Now I just hate you more. Listen, I've always said this about these characters on the internet. If you're always, you know, like 100% of the time in character, that is no longer a character. That is just you. If I go around my entire life being a dickhead, you know, just annoying the shit out of people, and then I go on my last living day I'm like, it was all a prank, guys. Does that really change anything at all? Is no, you're still a dickhead, because that makes a majority of your personality. If you're normal most of the time and then you play like this character for a little bit, then people can believe it. But if it's everything you absolutely post, like, wait, I'm not buying it.
And by the aesthetic way, I just said that as a joke, because every time I leave my apartment, I just have whoever I'm with like film me walking out, so I can make a video of me going out and then me going to this restaurant or to this event or wherever I'm going. I just like to post that either on my story for my TikTok or just for my Instagram post, because I am a content creator and I was creating content of me walking out.
Yeah, but you're annoying your Uber driver. Like, why don't you film your aesthetic walk, you know, at a different time, not when you've ordered the Uber ride, like sometime before that, so that the guy doesn't have to wait for your bullshit TikTok, you know?
And I just wanted it to look aesthetically pleasing, and I don't know why that phrase aesthetic is being taken out of context when this is something that a lot of influencers do, a lot of content creators do.
Nobody took anything out of context, you're just being dumb. Oh my god, bro. This stone-faced, I legitimately cannot tell. This is supposed to be the real version, right? Because the TikTok is supposed to be a character. I guess on YouTube she's like normal, but it's the same voice, the same inflections, the same sort of a tone. I can't tell.
I wasn't trying to walk in a way where I'm like, oh my god, I'm on a runway. That's just how I normally walk.
That's
so
how you. Nah,
like
bull
walk,
fucking
like
shit.
walk.
That's how she walks.
But you not liking my
Bull
walk is
fucking
not something
shit.
to be hated for.
Yeah, because that was the problem with the video, you know? People making fun of your walk. Bro, I'm gonna short circuit. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Click this video where she aesthetically tramples into your house.
Freaking, not gonna lie, bro. Women these days, bro. I'm not talking all women, but I'm saying women like that. They just. I'm not gonna say they need help, because I'm pretty sure that won't even fix it. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, that shit crazy. Anyways, guys, if you guys like my reaction, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, motherfuckers.